Okay, hello, how you doing? It's been a while, but without any further ado, let's get right into it. Bitcoin is at 61,584 $48. The price of silver is at $28. And starting off with the news, Target to reduce number of stores carrying Pride-themed merchandise after last year's backlash. Target confirmed that it won't be carrying its LGBTQ plus merchandise for Pride Month in June in some stores after the discount retailer received backlash last year for its assortment. Target confirmed Friday that it won't carry Pride merchandise at all stores in June after the discount retailer experienced backlash and lower sales over its collection honoring LGBTQ communities. Target, which operates roughly 2,000 stores, said decisions were about where to stock Pride-themed products, including adult apparel, home goods, food, and beverages, would be based on guest insights and consumer research. A Target spokesperson declined to disclose the number of stores where the merchandise will not be available, but the company said its online shop would offer a full assortment. The moves were first reported by Bloomberg. Target is committed to supporting the LGBT whatever. Target said in an emailed statement. So pretty much looks like they're only going to be putting it in areas where they think the gays will actually buy it. So yeah, fine. That's what we like. We like not seeing it, and the gays like buying it. They love their rainbow consumerism, don't they? All right. Supreme Court will decide fate of ATF frame or receiver rule. The Supreme Court will have final say on the ATF's frame or receiver rule this fall after the justices on Monday granted review to a Pro-2A lawsuit challenging the Biden administration's 2022 rule. The controversial rule, which received almost 300,000 public comments during its 90-day comment period, has been embroiled with lawsuits in federal court since taking effect in August 2022. Let me just say, good job, boys. In contradiction to Congress's definition of the term firearm, found in the Gun Control Act of 1968, the new rule sought to treat some of the unfinished frames and receivers as if they were complete and functional firearms in an effort to stop the production of so-called ghost guns. The Firearms Policy Coalition-backed lawsuit, Vanderstock v. Garland, was successful in securing a nationwide order blocking the rule last year, but the Supreme Court intervened and issued a stay on behalf of the Biden Justice Department, pending appeal to the Fifth Circuit Court. In November, the Fifth Circuit held that portions of the ATF rule are unlawful, and the federal government appealed to the Supreme Court in response. The news that the higher court will hear the case met with positive response from pro-gun groups, including Firearms Policy Coalition and the Second Amendment Foundation, which signed on as an intervener. I'm going to enter my wiener in support of the lawsuit. Why did I say that? FEC and our members look forward to the end of President Biden's unconstitutional and abusive rule. We are delighted that the Supreme Court will hear our case and decide this important issue once and for all, FPC founder and president Brandon Combs stated in a news release. The Fifth Circuit decision in our case was correct, and now that victory can be applied to the entire country. By agreeing to hear our case, the Supreme Court will have the opportunity to put the ATF firmly in its place and stop the agency from unconstitutionally expanding its gun control agenda, added FPC Action Foundation President. Wow. Okay, yeah, so that's great. With the way that the Supreme Court has ruled with us in the past, this is looking pretty cool. Speaking of looking pretty cool, I really hope that you guys all caught the Aurora Borealis the other day. It was really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it all that much where we were at, just, because of light pollution, as well as I'm a little bit too far south. But look at this incredible picture from Mont Saint Michel. Just look, that, man, very, very, very sad for all listeners. Here's a time lapse though. It's kind of scuffed, but man, look at this. Wow. That's so cool. Truly, white boy summer is upon us. Signs in the heavens. Also coming to us from X. So, that last one was from @DataChaz on Twitter. This one comes from Alec Lance, saying, "This is the real reason why Donald Trump is on trial. Look at the turnout in Wildwood, New Jersey. There's never been anything like this. And it's a massive crowd. I've been seeing people say that it was up to 100,000. I've been seeing people say, like, oh, no, it's more like 80,000. But either way, look at all those people in New Jersey, of all places. A place that most of the time the Republican Party would just completely ignore because they're like, oh, whatever. Oh, whatever, it's just New Jersey, they're gonna vote blue no matter who, blah, 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 blah. But no, look, like, Trump's that popular, we're winning that hard, that even all the way out in New Jersey, we can get beaches full of people, which is absolutely incredible. How could you be blackpilling at a time like this? This is great. And finally, wrapping stuff up, Laramie County Sheriff's Office billboard tries to lure officers from Denver. So, Laramie County is in Wyoming. And here this billboard says, "Work in Wyoming where breaking the law is still illegal and cops are funded." Very funny. Cheyenne, as the Denver Police District braces for an expected $8.4 million in budget cuts, or 1.9 the Laramie's, or 1.9%, the Laramie County Sheriff's Office is taking advantage of the potential marketing edge to try and poach Colorado law enforcement officers. This week, LCSO unveiled a billboard in downtown Denver that says, "Work in Wyoming, where breaking the law is still illegal and cops are funded." Laramie County Sheriff Brian Kozak said this move is part of the department's ongoing efforts to recruit from across the nation. "We've been focusing on recruiting from Colorado for over a year now," Kozak said. "Last year, in 2023, we focused a lot on the digital advertising, social media, and digital TV in the Colorado area. We were very successful. We hired 72 people just in 1 year." He said that not all were from Colorado, but a large portion of the hires were. Kozak began the campaign when he became sheriff in early 2023. One of his strategies has been crafting marketable messages that he feels is appealing to the potential candidates. This messaging portrays the area as a community that is supportive of law enforcement, a conservative area, and one that has access to outdoor recreation like fishing, hiking, and hunting. "We actually hired some of the law enforcement officers from the Denver area, and in talking to them, and on our contact sheets, we learned that a lot of officers are frustrated there because they feel like the ability to do their job is restricted," Kozak said. "So we're really focusing on that aspect of it to recruit people." And it probably just goes on, but that's really funny. That's great. Good bands, guys. We love to see it. And with that done, I am going to wrap this up, edit the video, and go do an arm workout at the gym because I want to, and it's hot in here, and the gym has air conditioning. Yeah. Man, I should figure out like one of them funky YouTube intros and outros, but I think I'm just too dumb to remember what they're supposed to be. So, y'all have a good one.